Oh, hi. Welcome to The Wandering Bard. I am Jeremy Grafe.
Hello, I am Lori Grafe.
And
We're here.
I don't have comments open, so I don't know who's here yet. So good evening, all. This is the first time that Lori and I have gotten to do the whole show together
Yep,
in months.
that's true.
Like 4.
But who's counting? I don't know. Is anybody counting?
Yeah. So Lori made a suggestion that we play a little game we like to call Random Access Melody.
That's true.
So we've made a deck of cards that have songs on them.
Mm-hmm.
I did not shuffle them, did you?
I did shuffle them.
Excellent.
So this is my fault, whatever happens. So.
Well, it's your fault because you're the one with the hands on the cards, not me. So anyway, we are going to draw a
whatever song.
a card from the deck, and that's what I'll play. And I have 3 vetoes for whatever reason. If I don't feel like, or if a song doesn't fit,
True.
I might just scrub it.
That's right. So we'll just kind of jump into it, right?
Yeah,
Here's
we'll
my
just
face.
jump into it.
Here's the card deck. It is a magic card deck.
And for those of you who follow the most chaotic evil of card games, that is in fact a 3rd edition case, and it's mostly made of 3rd edition lands.
True.
I actually didn't harm any cards of any real value. So
True. So we will just pick a card. I shuffled these already, and we'll see what the cards have in store for us tonight.
Yeah, what do we got?
And so, hello, Andrew and Oaken Raven. It's good to see you both. Oh, man. Future's Fair.
Future's Fair.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's going to be on the new album, right?
That's quite an opener. Yeah, I've got
It's
a
gonna be
solo
on the
album
new
coming
album.
out in just a few weeks. And this is one of the songs. The solo album has nothing but originals on it. So, and it is very much a solo record. The only other 2 people that were involved in the recording were Jimmy Gagliardi, who plays lead guitars on several of the songs, 4 of them, and Vid Wegner, who does backing vocals on a lot of the songs and mixed and will be mastering it. Actually, he's mastering it maybe right now as we speak. In the recesses of deepest watches of overwhelmed, surrounded by traces of can't remove the tendrils of dreadful certainty of clouded judgment of And that's Futures Fair from my upcoming solo album, which I hope you will all check out. If you're new, go over to www.jeremygrafemusic.com and sign up for the newsletter, and you will find out about all of the releases that are coming up, because Mark Williams, my musical partner, and I are going to be cooking up some stuff before the end of the year, and I think if you've heard us play at a Ren Fair, you're probably going to want to know more about that. So what do we got next?
So many things to manage tonight. Hello, friends. So we're playing a little game we like to play, Random Access Melody, where we pick cards from the deck, and then we present songs to you. Figursam Eneros.
Yes. A fine Swedish folk song, which if you get a chance to see Mark Williams and I at a Ren Fair, you are likely to hear. Coming up in the next few weeks, Mark and I will be rendezvousing at the Oregon Renaissance Fair in Canby, Oregon. We will be performing there for their entire season, which is every full weekend in June, starting June 7th. You can get your tickets over at OregonFair.com.
Yeah.
We hope we get to see you there to hear songs like this. Yeah.
That is cool. Those first two songs started with F, so I'm like, okay, we have to move on from that.
Well, you're the one that shuffled
I know,
this.
I shuffled. Here, I'm dealing the the damage here. Do-do-do-da. Eswarb.
Esvarb. All right. A fine German love song.
A fine German love song.
Well, it's sort of a ballad of star-crossed lovers, but, I mean...
Well, most love songs are kind of... Can be that.
Can be.
Can be, not all.
Fjörbo ungefähr auf Zeit wird es wohl enden, auf Glück wird kommen drein. Sie gehen aus Glötz verwenden, Herzliebstes, Els allein. Es war ein schöner Jüngling. A fine German ballad.
A fine German ballad. That's true. Nancy says hi. I should say Mendez because we have multiple Nancy Nancy friends.
Hey, Nancy, how are you? I hope you're doing real well.
She said, "Welcome home."
Thank you. It's good to be home. I'm
It's
excited
good to
be
have
out
you
on the
home.
road. Yeah. I love being out on the road, and I love being home. And I try and focus on what's good about the one where I'm at. So right now I'm enjoying having indoor plumbing and
the finer things
and
in life.
walls and yeah, it's pretty great. And having a full-size refrigerator is pretty great too.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of cooking at home and
Oh yeah, an oven,
an oven.
a working oven.
Oven.
Anyway, good to see you, Nancy. Thanks for
Yeah.
showing up.
Yeah. And
so-
all the other people regulars are
Yeah,
here. Like,
so I'm guessing there are
hello.
probably some Pennsylvania Ren Fair folks, and just so you all know, I will be back at PA Ren Fair this year.
Ooh,
We
yeah.
will only be there for a 3-week run, but I am stoked on the trio that I've got this year. So
Yeah.
Mark Williams will be with me everywhere I'm performing this year, and we will be joined at Pennsylvania for our short run by Alex Karlov. So I think you can look forward to some really special stuff happening at Pennsylvania. We start there on August the 30th, and we are there for 3 weeks until Sunday, September 14th. So I hope any of you that are around get a chance to come and see us. I would love to see you. I would love to share what Mark and I have been working on for the last few months, and I'm stoked to hear what happens when we have Alex. So I think we're going to have a really great time, and there's going to be some really wonderful stuff happening. By the time Pennsylvania rolls around, I will have actual physical copies of my new CD. I don't think I'm going to have them in time for the beginning of Oregon. So those of you who are hoping to get a CD at Oregon, come late in the season. But there will be CDs by the end of the Oregon Ren Fair, and I will have them also for Washington. So I'm pretty excited about all that. Yeah,
It's true. New music is good music
that's true.
because it's all originals on this new album.
Yeah,
Correct?
and
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot more originals live at
Yeah.
Ren Fairs.
Yep.
So initially, partly because, well, they're not historic songs, so I wasn't sure. But response has been really good, and
Yeah.
at least half of the album was inspired directly either by high fantasy and sci-fi books or movies or the occasional video game. But yeah, anyway, Lori's looking impatiently at me.
I want to
She
pick a
wants to
card. Yeah. So, if you're just joining us, we're playing which we haven't done in quite some time, our random access melody where we have a deck of cards and I pick from the deck of cards, random song. Maybe we'll get an original. No, but we got El Rey.
Ooh.
Yeah, which is a really good one. Not an
Yeah.
original, but
Not an original. It's a song of the Sephardim,
yeah.
and it began life, as I'm given to understand, as a lullaby, where it talks about how the King of France has 3 daughters, and one has fallen asleep while working on her tapestry. And her mother, the queen, notices this and notices that she seems to have like kind of a disturbed sleep pattern, and wakes her up and asks her to tell her about her dream. And she says that she sees the moon shining through the door. She sees the Star of Diana through the window, and out in the courtyard, she sees a group of small birds pecking at a golden bowl. And her mother tells her that the moon is her mother-in-law. The Star of Diana is her sister-in-law. And the 3 little birds are her brothers-in-law, while the golden bowl is her new husband, the son of the king. So, anyway, without further ado, El Rey de Francia. El Rey de Francia, 3 hijas tenía, la una labraba, la otra cosía. La más chica de ellas, vacía, labrando, sueño le caía. Su madre que la veía, a la quería, no más mi madre, ni maravilla. Un sueño me soñaba, bien y alegría, sueño vos soñaba, yo volo saltaría. Me abrí a la puerta, vi la luna entera, me abrí a la ventana, vi la estrella Diana. Abrí al pozo, vine un piloto con 3 pajaricos picando el oro. La luna entera es la tu suegra, la estrella Diana es la tu cuñada. Los 3 pajaricos son tus cuñaditos,
It's a beautiful song.
It's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Yeah.
Should we keep this rolling?
I mean,
We're just going to play all the music tonight.
sure.
I mean, we can't play all of it. Sorry, friends.
play a
This
lot
is a
of it.
pretty this is a pretty thick stack of cards. I should probably count how many actual songs
We
we
started
have.
with 36.
Oh, we started with 36. So that's pretty amazing. All right, let's see what we got. Wild Mountain Time. Wow. Wow, I haven't heard this one in a while. I'm excited.
I don't play this a whole lot.
No, yeah. we leave that. Yeah, we don't play this one a whole lot. It's good though. It's good to hear it from you.
Yeah.
Switch it up.
Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you see go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you see go? I will build my love a bower like a pure and crystal fountain, and around it I will pile all the flowers on a mountain. Will you see go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you see go? If my true love were to leave me, I would truly find no other, where the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you see go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you see go? Oh, the summertime is leaving, and the trees are sweetly turning, and the wild mountain thyme cast its seed by purple heather. Will you go? See go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme, all around the purple heather. Will you see go? Will I see go?
Yeah.
Little Wild Mountain Time,
Little wild.
especially for Mr. Matt.
Yeah. I can't. Anybody who goes to Pennsylvania now, it's like, I can't. It's like the final song, finale and song, and Jules Schrader, who is coming back this year again as Queen, sings that
Long
song.
May She Reign.
Yeah, Long May She Reign. She sings that song at the end of the night, and it is quite magnificent. So if you get to Pennsylvania and you can make it through the whole night just to hear that, it's really quite amazing.
It's
But
worth it.
It's totally worth it. But with that being said, hopefully she'll be back on the Wandering Bard with us when she is back in town
Yeah.
for Pennsylvania Ren Fair, because it's
Yeah,
always good to see her.
It is. And hopefully that'll happen. I'm sure
Yeah.
we'll figure out how to make it happen.
We'll
one
make
way or
it
another.
happen. We'll just have a Queen on. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. You want to keep rolling?
I mean, sure.
Oh, I can't read this one. Oh, Blackbird. Oh, we're just digging into the ballads now. I like
right.
it. I like
I'm
it.
fine with a ballad.
I mean, I did shuffle these. So.
For those of you who aren't on the East Coast, we've had kind of a rainy, cloudy day, so it's a good day to snuggle up with a warm beverage of your choosing and just enjoy a little late-breaking spring rain. My words, they are simple. My story is true. Oh, once I was carefree, my own path to choose. I courted a lady by night and by day, but now she has left me and gone far away. If I were a blackbird, the wind neath my wings, I would follow the vessel my true love sails in. In the top rigging, I'd there build my nest. I'd flutter my wings o'er the one I love best. She followed me gladly to Donnybrook Fair. I bought her fine ribbons to tie in her hair. She offered to marry and stay by my side, but then in the morning she sailed with the tide. If I were a blackbird, the wind neath my wings, I would follow the vessel my true love sails in. In the top rigging, I'd there build my nest. I'd flutter my wings o'er the one I love best. My parents, they chide me and will not agree, saying me and my true love their marriage should be. But let them deprive me, let them do what they will. While there's life in my spirit, she's the one I love still. If I were a blackbird, the wind neath my wings, I would follow the vessel my true love sails in. In the top rigging, I'd there build my nest. I'd flutter my wings o'er the one I love best.
It's such a beautiful song. Let's see what the cards have in store for us now. Will we continue with the ballads, or shall we adventure into something different? Ah, welcome, friends. Right in the middle. Yes, welcome, friends. We're so glad you're here joining us for our random access melody, our little welcome home, our stream here together. Our schedules have been a little hectic, but here we are. Here we are.
If you're just tuning in, welcome to The Wandering Bard.
That's right.
Welcome, friends, to everyone here. Welcome, friends, time to draw near. a little late thematically, but
Nah, that one's never late thematically. It's always welcome, friends. Even though typically, yes, it is the start of the day. And Rudy funnily put out, I can't even eat a croissant without hearing this. So our
Oh, hey,
friend,
Rudy.
yeah, our friends Rudy and Nancy are from Arizona, and they came to Jeremy's and
Yeah.
Mark's set quite a bit. So they're very familiar with that song.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's good to see them both in the chat. And everybody else in the chat tonight, too. Thanks for hanging out with us and chatting with me and Jeremy. And yeah. So what else? You want to keep going? You have anything you want to say? You want to keep
I
going?
mean,
We got lots
I'm
to
stoked
say.
that some Arizona friends are here. I
Yeah.
didn't mention that earlier.
Yes.
When you mentioned Nancy Mendez.
Yes.
Anyhow, yeah, Mark and I had such a good time in Arizona, and we're so glad that we're going to be back next year. So
Yes.
it's one of my favorite places to be and perform. So I'm really excited to get back and get a chance to hang out with old friends now
That's
that we've
true.
been there a couple of years. So
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah, it was fun to also visit Arizona and check out all the stuff and buy things and see things and hike. And Arizona is quite beautiful, so we had a good time. And the fair is quite beautiful.
That's true.
We be right
All
into
right.
a sing along. I mean, we've all been singing along.
Have we?
Of course, yeah. Singing and swaying is the only way to go when you're here. Now it's time to drink, swing, and sway and sing. Yes, you got it. You do this.
Uh-huh. soldiers three, Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. Lately come forth of the low country with never a penny of money. Little wee bee.
Yes, yes.
Even though there's only one of me.
There's only one of you, but lots of us in the audience. We're singing along. You just don't hear
I
us.
just can't hear.
It is a good sing-along song.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's next? You're only going to be home for what? 2 more weeks, right? Couple more?
Yeah.
And then travel time.
And then it's off. Back
Off.
on the road. Memorial Day, I hit the road and head back. Well, not back. I've never been before. This is going to be my first season at Oregon Renaissance Fair, and I'm stoked. I've heard so many good things. I've got some friends who have been performing there for a while, and they love it, like Dora, you may know from her hurdy-gurdy playing around festivals over, at many shires near you. Lynx, the Sword Swallower, will be there. Tiny Girl Big Show will be there. And Lady Victoria. Yeah, it's a good crew. So Mark and I are excited to be in a new place with some old friends and meet some new ones. So I love the Pacific Northwest, and I'm excited to get to be there for the summer, because after we leave Oregon, we are headed to Washington Midsummer Renaissance Fair, which is in Snohomish, which is only about a half hour away from Seattle. So really convenient. We've got one fair that's a half hour away from Portland, Oregon, and another that is a half hour or so away from Seattle, Washington. And that takes me through mid-August. And then Mark and I race back to Pennsylvania for the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. So we're stoked.
It's going to be a big couple months. Yeah.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Travels. All right. You want to... All right,
You're the
friends.
one with the cards.
Oh, Warrior Song. This is one of your originals.
Yeah, this is first song on the upcoming solo album.
Yeah, the first song on the new album that's coming. Yeah. I'll let you talk about that, though.
Well, this is a song inspired by tales of the Githyanki Civil War. It is a song that I wrote about Lae'zel, who is one of the origin characters you can play if you play Baldur's Gate 3. And if you play for an inordinate amount of time, as I have, you will grow to love some of the characters. If you make certain choices. I don't know what choices you're going to make. You might not have the same engagement. Stream through Anyway, that's Warrior Song from my upcoming solo album. Actually, that is the song that leads off the album. So if you like that, good news, it is going to be released soon. And if you appreciate historic bands such as The Cure or Susie and the Banshees or A Perfect Circle, this might be the album that you're looking for. Of course, you're already tuned into my Twitch channel, so I'm already thinking that you probably already have heard these songs and maybe you like them. But if you don't, I'm Jeremy Grafe, and you are watching The Wandering Bard.
With our little sideshow of random access melody songs and things. Want to keep going? What do we got?
I guess so.
So many things.
Yeah, we
got time.
We have time.
We got time to hang out. I mean, why
Look at
not?
how
We're
much
here. We're
is
here
left.
together. Yeah,
That's right.
that's right. Cards. Why can't I read that?
I don't know.
Oh, in Stuhl in die Ola.
Stuhl
In Stuhl.
die Ulla.
That's why I had to look at that. I was like, wait a minute, that's German.
It sure is.
And it's such a great song.
Yeah, so this is a song that tells the tale of two friends that are catching up after a little time apart. And as it turns out, one is asking the other what he got up to, and he tells him, or they tell him, I went to my mother's sister's house. I went to my aunt's place. We ate, we drank, we had a delicious pepper stew and a big glass of red wine. And then we fed the pepper stew to the cats and the dogs, who all dropped dead within an hour because apparently Mom poisoned the whole family. Very tragic, but wonderful song.
Ove Mir, and it definitely. Ove Mir. Oh man, what do we got? What do you got?
We got a little random access melody tonight
That's
here
true.
at the Wandering Bard.
That's true. Doing all the things. We got lots of cards left.
Yeah, that's how that's supposed to work.
Deliver us.
Ooh.
You wanna?
Ooh.
This is also an original song that Jeremy wrote back in 2019.
End of 2019.
End
yeah.
of 2019, right before the pandemic.
Because in 2019, even before the pandemic,
Yeah,
there was lots to be worried about.
yeah. But we were going out at the time. We were going to a Monday night open mic session where
There was
we.
a really fun open mic at Tellus 360.
Yep.
And we met a lot of really wonderful people there.
It's true.
So it was a good spot to test out some songs that I had just written at the time. And
Right.
this was
Yep.
one of them.
Yep.
Deliver us from madness falls. Deliver us from the stupid and cruel. Deliver us from destruction we've made. Deliver us from the trust we break. Deliver us from the climate we change. Deliver us from fire and earthquake. Deliver us from winds, flood and hurricane. Deliver us from resources we drain. Deliver us from a lack of confidence. Deliver us from our anger misspent. Deliver us from depression that chokes. Deliver us from our absence of hope. Deliver us from partition and divide. Deliver us from our fear and our pride. Deliver us from hatred and bigotry. Deliver us from self-interest and greed. Deliver us from madmen and fools. Deliver us from the stupid and cruel. Deliver us from destruction we've made. Deliver us from the trust we break. That's Deliver Us. That is going to be on my new solo album, which comes out in just a few weeks. If you are new to the channel, welcome to The Wandering Bard. I am Jeremy Grafe. You can find more information about that song, as well as you'll be able to download the record from jeremygrafemusic.com in just a few short weeks. Do sign up for the newsletter while you're there. And if you're new and just tuning in to this Twitch channel for the first time, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, if not follow. Or follow, if not subscribe. Strike that and reverse it, as the great Willy Wonka once said, under different circumstances. If you are an Amazon Prime member and funneling tons of money to Jeff Bezos, please consider subscribing to the channel. As it turns out, you get a free Twitch channel to subscribe to every month as part of your Prime benefits. It's not free, friends. You're already paying for it, and I would be honored if you would subscribe to this channel. Once upon a time, I could speak.
I think you still got it. I think it's okay. You want me to pick?
Sure.
You're looking at me like you want me to pick something.
Sure.
We'll keep going.
Yeah, we'll keep going. Why not?
Daphne.
Daphne.
Oh, I like this because you wrote an additional verse. Thank you.
Because as it turns out, every verse after 3, if you look up the historical song, is cringy AF. That's right, friends. As it turns out, people in the Renaissance did not share the same ideas about consent as we do in the modern world. Actually, not everyone in the modern world believes in it, but, you know, I do. We do. So I wrote a different verse, which maybe isn't the ending that I would have hoped for, but it's probably the most reasonable thing that anyone could have hoped for, given the fact that it was a god that was acting a fool at the time. Turns out the Greek pantheon is kind of crap. A lot of people behaving badly, but just amped up to the god level. Not too great.
Pity for Daphne.
Because, well, no means no, no matter how handsome and powerful the guy is.
All right.
All right.
All right, we did it.
Okay, we did it.
We're just like going through these tonight. It's crazy. All right. Oh, Burning Day.
Well, yeah, that's probably a good one.
The cards have spoken.
You cheated and stacked the deck.
I did not stack the deck.
Since this song is, in fact,
I didn't. I
an
shuffled.
excellent ender. And friends, this will be the final song of the evening. That's the good news and the bad
Final
news,
song,
all in
song.
one package. Very efficient that way.
One more song.
I know.
Here it is, friends.
Here it is, friends. Now, I wrote this song under slightly different circumstances, but I feel like any good song should hold up pretty well without referencing like a particular thing. And this song is one that I hope you take with you into like your day-to-day, because if there's anything we can and should learn from the Phoenix, it's that like you can burn to ash and still come back, friends. Friends, thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. This has been The Wandering Bard. You are watching Jeremy Grafe.
And Lori, I'm here hanging out tonight too.
That's right. Thanks so much for tuning in. Love you all. See you next Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Until then, see ya.
Bye, friends.